You are tired. Not the kind of tired sleep can fix. The kind that lives in your chest. The kind that comes from holding on too long to someone who's already gone. To a version of them that may never have existed. To the belief that if you just loved harder, waited longer, understood deeper, they would stay. But they didn't. And now you're left carrying this strange, heavy question: why does it still hurt so much? Here's what most people won't tell you because it sounds too honest, maybe even a little cruel at first. But it's not. It's the truth that sets you free. Some of the pain you're carrying right now doesn't come from losing them. It comes from believing they were ever yours to keep. This isn't about blame. It's not about becoming cold or emotionally shut down. It's about seeing clearly. Because somewhere along the way, love became grip, connection became claim, and peace got buried under the weight of trying to hold onto what was always meant to move. Buddhist wisdom has been pointing to this for centuries, not as doctrine, not as rule, but as a gentle mirror. It asks you to look at what you're really suffering from, not the loss itself, but the story you told yourself about what that loss means. And when you finally let that story go, something unexpected happens. You don't fall apart. You become still, grounded, whole again, not because someone stayed, but because you stopped needing them to. In this video, we're going to walk through what it really means to let go, not as an act of defeat, but as the quiet return to yourself. 1. The misunderstanding of love. Let's talk about something most people get wrong. They think they love too much, that their heart was too open, too generous, too willing to give. And now they're sitting in the wreckage of that love, wondering why caring so deeply led to so much pain. But here's the truth that changes everything. You didn't love too much. You held too tightly. There's a difference. And it's not a small one. Love, in its truest form, is light. It's open-handed. It doesn't demand proof or promises. It doesn't need to know where someone will be in 5 years, or whether they'll still choose you when life gets hard. Love simply shows up present, kind, without conditions. But attachment? Attachment is heavy. It wraps itself around love so quietly, so gradually, that you don't even notice when the shift happens. One day, you're enjoying someone's company. The next, you're checking their phone, counting the hours between texts, analyzing their tone for hidden distance. You start needing reassurance, needing them to stay close, stay consistent, stay yours. And that's when love stops being love. It becomes fear wearing love's face. Attachment forms in the quietest moments. It starts with a simple human worry. What if I'm not enough? What if they leave? What if I end up alone, unchosen, forgotten? Those fears don't announce themselves. They just start pulling strings in the background. And suddenly, you're not loving someone freely anymore. You're holding them like a lifeline. Like if they slip away, you'll drown. That's when love turns into possession, when their happiness becomes your responsibility, when their choices feel like verdicts on your worth, when letting them breathe feels like losing them. And the heartbreak isn't just that they left, it's that you spent so long gripping something that was never meant to be gripped. There's an old Zen story about a monk who carried a woman across a river, then set her down and continued walking. His companion was disturbed. "We are monks," he said. "We're not supposed to touch women. Why did you carry her?" The first monk replied, "I set her down at the riverbank. You're still carrying her." You see the point? The pain isn't in the moment of contact. It's in the refusal to let go after the moment has passed. Love doesn't hurt. clinging does. Love doesn't break you. The belief that someone was yours to keep, that's what breaks you. And once you see that difference clearly, something shifts. You stop blaming yourself for loving. You stop calling your softness a weakness. You just see it for what it was. Love tangled with fear. Connection confused with control. And you realize you can untangle it. You didn't love wrong. You just forgot that love was never supposed to be a cage. 2. Impermanence was always there. Here's the part that stings a little. Nothing left you unexpectedly. I know it felt that way. One day everything seemed fine, and the next it all fell apart. They changed. The connection faded. The future you imagined dissolved like morning fog, and you stood there thinking, how did this happen? Where did it go wrong? But the truth is, change was always part of the agreement. You just didn't read that part. People change. Not because they're cruel or careless, but because that's what living things do. They grow, they shift, they wake up one morning and realize the person they were last year doesn't fit the life they're building now. And sometimes, heartbreakingly, that means the person they loved last year doesn't fit either. Paths diverge. Not out of malice, but out of natural movement. Two people can walk side by side for years, and then one turns left and the other turns right, not because either is wrong, but because their journeys are leading them to different places. Seasons end. Spring doesn't betray you when it becomes summer. Autumn doesn't abandon you when winter arrives. The leaves fall because that's what leaves do, and no amount of wishing, pleading, or holding on will make them stay green forever. The pain you're feeling right now, it's not coming from the change itself. It's coming from the part of you that expected permanence in a world that was always moving. We do this without realizing it. We meet someone, connect deeply, and somewhere in the back of our minds we whisper, finally, this one will stay. We build entire futures on that assumption. We make plans. We lower our guard. We start to believe that if we just love well enough, care deeply enough, show up consistently enough, we can freeze time. We can make this moment, this person, this version of us together last. But life doesn't work that way. And Buddhism has been saying this for thousands of years, not to be cold, not to strip the beauty from connection, but to free you from the suffering that comes from fighting reality. Impermanence is not cruelty. It's just the way things are. The river flows. The clouds pass. The person you loved becomes someone new. And so do you. That's not betrayal, that's movement. When you stop seeing change as something done to you and start seeing it as something that simply is, the anger softens, the bitterness fades. You stop asking, why did they leave? And start seeing, oh, we were both moving. And our paths moved apart. There's a kind of peace in that. Not the peace of getting what you wanted, but the peace of no longer resisting what's real. Nothing was taken from you, everything was borrowed, and when the time came to return it, life simply moved forward the way it always does. You can hate that, or you can breathe into it. Either way, the seasons will keep turning. 3. They were never yours to keep. This is the line that either sets you free or makes you angry. They were never yours to keep. And I know how that sounds. Cold, dismissive, like I'm asking you to pretend the connection didn't matter, that the time you spent together was meaningless. But that's not what this means. It means there's a difference between being with someone and owning someone, between presence and possession. And most of the heartbreak you're carrying right now comes from confusing the two. When you say, I lost them, what you're really saying is, I had them, and now they're gone. But here's the question that unravels everything. Did you ever really have them? Or were they just there, beside you, for a season of your life? Think about it. You can hold someone's hand. You can know their fears, their dreams, the way they take their coffee. You can build routines together, share a bed, plan a future, but none of that makes them yours. Because people aren't objects. They're not houses you buy or books you keep on a shelf. They're rivers, always moving, and you were lucky enough to walk along the bank for a while. The suffering starts the moment you convince yourself that because they chose you once, they owe you forever. That because you gave your heart, they're obligated to guard it. That because you invested time, energy, love, they're now somehow in your debt. But love doesn't work like that. Love isn't a contract. It's not a transaction. It's not something you earn the right to keep by being good enough, loyal enough, patient enough. Love is a gift. And gifts, by nature, are given freely, without strings, without claims, without the assumption of permanence. When you let go of the belief that they were yours, something unexpected happens. The loss stops feeling like theft. It stops feeling personal. It just becomes a change, a shift, a natural ending to something that was always temporary. There's a teaching in Buddhism that says, suffering arises from clinging to what is impermanent, as if it were permanent. You don't need the doctrine to feel the truth of that. You've already lived it. Every time you replayed a conversation, searching for where it went wrong, every time you checked their social media, hoping for a sign they still cared, every time you held on to the idea of them long after the actual person had moved on, you weren't mourning them. You were mourning the version of the future you believed you owned. And that's the gentlest, hardest truth of all. They were here. They mattered. They changed you. And now they're gone, not because you failed, not because love wasn't real, but because their presence in your life was never a guarantee. It was a moment, a beautiful, fleeting, unrepeatable moment. And clinging to it doesn't bring it back. It just keeps you from being fully here in this moment where life is still happening. Letting go isn't about pretending you didn't care. It's about seeing clearly. They were never yours, and you were never theirs. You were just two people walking the same path for a while, and now the path has split. 4. Stop taking it personally. Here's where most people get stuck. They don't just feel the pain of someone leaving, they turn it into evidence, proof, a final, damning verdict on who they are. If I were enough, they would have stayed. If I were more interesting, more patient, more beautiful, more successful, they wouldn't have walked away. And so, the loss becomes more than loss. It becomes a mirror you can't stop staring into, searching for all the ways you failed. But here's what you need to hear, and I mean really hear. Their leaving is not a verdict on your worth. It's not even about you. I know that's hard to accept, because when someone chooses to walk away, it feels deeply, painfully personal. Like they looked at everything you are and decided it wasn't enough. But most of the time, they weren't looking at you at all. They were looking at themselves, at their own fears, their own limits, their own unfinished business, and they made a choice based on that. People leave because they're afraid of intimacy, because they don't know how to stay when things get hard, because they're chasing some fantasy version of happiness they think exists somewhere else, because they were taught long before they met you that leaving is safer than staying. None of that is about you. But when you take it personally, You turn their fear into your failure. You carry their baggage as if it were yours. You twist their inability to love fully into proof that you're unlovable. And that's where the real suffering lives, not in the fact that they left, but in the story you tell yourself about why they left. There's a beautiful insight in Buddhist thought that goes something like this. People act from the level of their own understanding. A person who is scared will act from fear. A person who is confused will act from confusion. A person who hasn't healed will act from their wounds. And you? You just happened to be standing there when they made a choice, rooted in something much older and deeper than your relationship. Think of it this way. If someone bumps into you on the street, you don't assume it's because you're unworthy of being walked around. You assume they weren't paying attention. They were distracted. They were in a hurry. It wasn't personal. The same is true here. They didn't leave because you lack value. They left because of who they are, where they are, what they can and cannot handle right now. Their capacity for love, for commitment, for showing up, it's shaped by everything they've been through, everything they believe, everything they're still running from. You were just caught in the radius of their limitations. And when you stop taking that personally, something shifts. The weight lifts. You stop dissecting every conversation for clues. You stop rewriting history, trying to find the exact moment you ruined it. You stop shrinking yourself, wondering what you could have done differently. You just see it clearly. They acted from their own inner world. And that world had borders you were never going to cross, not because you weren't good enough, but because those borders were there long before you arrived. This doesn't mean you ignore your part. If there are real patterns worth examining, examine them, grow, learn. But don't confuse growth with blame. You are not the reason they couldn't stay. You are simply someone who loved, openly and honestly, and met someone who, for their own reasons, couldn't meet you there. That's not failure. That's just life, unfolding as it does. And you? You're still whole. 5. The quiet act of self-respect. Letting go doesn't look the way people think it does. It's not dramatic. It's not loud. It doesn't require a final confrontation, a carefully crafted speech, or a public announcement that you're done. It doesn't need an audience. Real letting go happens quietly, internally, in the stillness of your own decision-making, without needing the other person to witness it, validate it, or even know about it. You just stop. You stop checking if they've messaged. You stop replaying old conversations, searching for hidden meanings. You stop waiting for closure that may never come. You stop giving your energy to someone who's no longer present in your life. And you do all of this without fanfare, without revenge, without needing them to feel your absence the way you felt theirs. Because letting go isn't about making them understand what they lost. It's about choosing yourself calmly, clearly, without collapse. Here's what most people get wrong. They think letting go means having the last word, sending that final text, explaining one more time how much it hurt, making sure the other person knows, making sure they feel something. But that's not letting go. That's still holding on, just with anger instead of love. True release doesn't need a response. It doesn't need acknowledgement. It doesn't need the other person to apologize, to regret, to realize they made a mistake. It just needs you to stop waiting for any of that to happen. There's a Zen story about a student who kept asking his teacher, "How do I let go of my anger?" The teacher handed him a hot stone and said, "Hold this." The student held it for a moment, then dropped it because it burned. The teacher smiled. "You already know how to let go. You do it the moment. Holding on hurts more than releasing. That's the truth no one tells you. Letting go isn't a skill you need to learn. It's a choice you make when you're finally tired of carrying what no longer serves you. And the most powerful part? It doesn't require the other person's permission. You don't need them to agree that it's over. You don't need them to understand why you're stepping back. You don't need them to bless your decision or release you from some invisible contract. You just decide quietly, privately, that you're no longer available for this dynamic, that your peace matters more than their presence. That, staying connected to someone who's already gone, is a betrayal of yourself. And then you withdraw, not with bitterness, not with theatrics, just with the calm, steady dignity of someone who knows their worth. This is self-respect in its purest form. Not loud, not harsh, just clear. You stop showing up where you're not valued. You stop pouring energy into connections that drain you. You stop making yourself smaller, quieter, easier, hoping that if you just adjust enough, they'll finally stay. You stop auditioning for a role that's already been given to someone else, or to no one at all. And here's what happens when you do that. You don't fall apart. You don't lose yourself. You actually start to feel lighter, steadier, like you've been carrying something heavy for so long that you forgot what it felt like to stand upright. Letting go doesn't need to be witnessed. It just needs to be done. And when it is, you'll realize that the most important person who needed to see you choose yourself was you. 6. Distance brings clarity. Here's what happens when you finally step back. At first, it feels wrong, empty, like you've removed something essential and now there's just this aching void where there used to be. The silence is loud, the space feels unbearable, and part of you wants to rush back in, fill the gap, reach out just to stop the discomfort. But if you can sit with it just a little longer, something remarkable starts to happen. The fog clears. When you're too close to something, you can't see it clearly. You're in it, tangled up in the emotions, the hopes, the fears. Every interaction feels urgent. Every silence feels like rejection. Every small gesture gets analyzed, dissected, weighted with meaning it probably never had. But distance? Distance is like stepping back from a painting you've been staring at for too long. Suddenly, you see the whole picture. The patterns you couldn't name when you were inside them become obvious. The red flags you justified, the inconsistencies you ignored, the ways you bent yourself to fit someone else's shape, they all come into focus. Not with anger, not with blame, just with clarity. Your nervous system starts to settle. The constant vigilance, checking your phone, monitoring their mood, bracing for disappointment, it begins to quiet. Your body remembers what calm feels like. Your mind stops running the same anxious loops. You're no longer reacting. You're just breathing. And in that stillness, you start to see things you couldn't see before. You see how much energy you were spending trying to decode their silence, how often you second-guessed yourself, how small you made your needs so theirs could take up all the room. You see the imbalance, the one-sidedness, the ways the relationship required you to shrink while they stayed exactly as they were. You see it not because you're bitter, but because you're finally far enough away to see. There's wisdom in old teachings that say, the mind is like water. When it's turbulent, you can't see clearly, but when it's still, everything becomes visible. Closeness kept the water churned. Distance lets it settle. Now, here's the part people confuse: loneliness and clarity. They feel similar at first. Both involve silence. Both involve being alone with your thoughts. But loneliness is the ache of wanting someone to fill the space. Clarity is the calm of realizing the space was always yours. Loneliness whispers, I need them back. Clarity whispers, I see now what I couldn't see then. And silence? Silence isn't punishment. It's not emptiness. It's not the absence of something good. Silence is a teacher. It shows you who you are when no one else is shaping the story. It reveals what you actually want versus what you thought you were supposed to want. It lets you hear your own voice again, the one that got drowned out by all the explaining, defending, hoping, waiting. In the quiet, you start to notice you're still here, still whole, still capable of feeling, thinking, wanting things that have nothing to do with them. And the person you're becoming in this silence, she's clearer, steadier, less willing to accept breadcrumbs, less afraid of being alone because she's learning that being alone isn't the same as being abandoned. Distance doesn't erase what mattered, it just shows you what actually did. And sometimes what you see is this: the connection wasn't as deep as you thought. The love wasn't as mutual. The future you imagined was built more on hope than reality. That's not a failure. That's just clarity. And clarity, quiet as it is the beginning of freedom. 7. Returning to yourself. There's a moment quiet, unannounced, when you realize something has shifted. You're not thinking about them anymore. Not obsessively. Not constantly. Not with that sharp, aching pull that used to hijack your attention 100 times a day. You're just here, present, in your own life. Again, and it's strange at first, almost disorienting, because for so long your energy was pointed outward, toward them, wondering what they were doing, who they were with, whether they ever thought about you. Your attention lived in their world, not yours. But now it's coming home. All that energy you spent worrying, chasing, waiting, hoping it's flowing back to you, and suddenly you have space for things you forgot mattered. A book you actually want to read, a walk that isn't just to distract yourself, a conversation that doesn't circle back to analyzing them, small joys that don't feel small anymore because you're actually present for them. You're rediscovering something you lost along the way. Your own center, not the version of yourself that was shaped around someone else's needs, not the one constantly adjusting, accommodating, trying to be enough. Just you, steady, whole. Not because someone validated you, but because you stopped needing them to. There's an old teaching that says, you are the sky. Everything else, thoughts, emotions, people, they're just weather passing through. For so long, you mistook the weather for yourself. You thought their storm was yours, that when they left, they took something essential with them, but they didn't. You're still here. The sky doesn't disappear when the clouds move on. And solitude, the thing you were so afraid of, it's not what you thought it would be. It's not emptiness. It's not punishment. It's not proof that you're unlovable or destined to be alone forever. It's actually fullness. The kind of fullness that comes from not being fractured. Not split between who you are and who you think you need to be to keep someone interested. Not performing. Not second-guessing, not walking on eggshells in your own life. You're whole again, undivided. And in that wholeness, you start to feel something you haven't felt in a long time. Stability. Not the kind that depends on someone texting back or showing up or choosing you. The kind that lives inside you, quiet and unshakable, regardless of what anyone else does. You stop asking the question that used to torment you, who is staying, because you realize it doesn't matter as much as you thought. What matters is that you're staying with yourself, for yourself. You're not abandoning your own needs anymore. You're not making yourself smaller to fit into someone else's life. You're not waiting for permission to take up space, to want things, to feel things fully. You're just here, rooted, grounded in your own presence. And it turns out that's enough, more than enough. Think about a tree. It doesn't ask the wind to stay. It doesn't collapse when the birds fly away. It just stands, rooted deep, offering shade when something needs it, but never depending on anything outside itself for its own stability. That's what you're becoming. Not closed off, not hardened, just grounded. You stop looking outside yourself for proof that you matter. You stop needing someone else's attention to feel real. You stop mistaking connection for completion, because you're learning what the wise ones have always known. Peace doesn't come from being chosen. It comes from choosing yourself. And when you finally do that, when your attention stops scattering outward and gathers inward, you realize something profound. You were never lost. You were just looking in the wrong direction. 8. Love without grasping. Once you've let go, once you've returned to yourself, something unexpected becomes possible. You can love again, but differently this time, lighter. Not because you care less, but because fear no longer wraps itself around your caring. You're not holding on with clenched fists anymore. You're not demanding proof, promises, or guarantees that this person will stay forever. You're just present, open, willing to be here with them for as long as it makes sense without needing to control what happens next. This is what love looks like when it's free from grasping. It doesn't mean you stop caring. It doesn't mean you become emotionally detached or indifferent. It means you stop confusing love with ownership. You stop believing that caring for someone gives you the right to shape their choices, monitor their freedom, or demand they stay exactly as they are. You let them be whole, separate, their own person, and you stay whole too. There's a phrase in old wisdom teachings: love with an open hand. Not because you don't value what you hold, but because you know that squeezing something beautiful only crushes it. When you love without grasping, you don't need constant reassurance. You don't need to know where this is going. You don't need them to text back in 5 minutes to prove they still care. You trust what's here, now, without needing to lock it into place. And paradoxically, that's when love becomes most real, because the person you're with, they're not performing for you. They're not staying out of guilt or obligation. They're choosing you freely, daily, because being with you feels good, not because leaving feels impossible. That's the difference. Love that grasps says, "Don't leave me, I need you, promise you'll stay." Love that breathes says, "I'm glad you're here, and if one day you're not, I'll still be okay." One traps, the other frees. And here's what most people don't realize: boundaries are part of this. They're not the opposite of love. They're what make love sustainable. When you love without grasping, you don't merge into someone else. You don't lose yourself trying to be everything they need. You stay clear about who you are, what you need, and what you're willing to give, without resentment, without keeping score. You can say, "I care about you deeply, and I also need time alone." You can say, "I want to support you, but I can't carry your emotional weight for you." You can say, "I love you, and I won't shrink myself to make you comfortable." And none of that is selfish. It's honest. It's love that knows itself well enough to show up fully without losing itself in the process. Think of two trees growing side by side. Their roots might tangle underground. Their branches might touch in the wind, but they don't strangle each other. They don't demand the other stop growing. They just stand, close but separate, giving each other room to reach toward the light. That's the image. Love that supports without smothering. Care that doesn't cling. Connection that doesn't require fusion. And when you love this way, there's a lightness to it. A joy that doesn't depend on outcomes. You're not anxious all the time, wondering if you're doing enough, being enough, staying enough. You're just loving, freely, fully, without the weight of fear pressing down on every moment. This doesn't mean you won't feel hurt if things end. It doesn't mean you become immune to loss. It just means you stop making every connection a life or death stakes situation. You love people knowing they might leave, knowing they might change, knowing nothing is guaranteed. And you love them anyway, not despite the impermanence, but because of it. Because when you know something won't last forever, you stop taking it for granted. You savor it. You honor it. You let it be exactly what it is, for as long as it's here. And that's love without grasping. That's love that sets both of you free. 9. Trusting life instead of controlling it. Here's the deepest truth beneath all the holding on. You were trying to control something that was never yours to control. Not maliciously. Not consciously. You were just scared. Scared that if you didn't hold tight enough, plan carefully enough, love hard enough, everything would fall apart. So you gripped, you strategized, you tried to predict every outcome, manage every variable, steer every conversation towards safety. But life doesn't work that way. And all that gripping, it didn't keep things from changing. It just exhausted you. Attachment, at its core, is an attempt to control the uncontrollable, to freeze time, to lock people and circumstances into place so you never have to face uncertainty, loss, or change. But the river keeps flowing, the seasons keep turning, and no amount of white-knuckling will stop what's already in motion. The question isn't whether things will change. They will. The question is, can you let them? Can you release your grip on how things should go and allow life to unfold the way it actually does, messy, unpredictable, and often nothing like you planned? This is what trust looks like. Not blind optimism, not passivity, not pretending everything will be fine if you just think positive. Trust is the quiet decision to stop fighting reality. It's saying, I don't know what's coming next. I don't know if this will work out. But I'm going to stop exhausting myself trying to force certainty into an uncertain world. There's a story about a farmer whose horse ran away. His neighbors said, "What bad luck?" He replied, "Maybe." The next day, the horse returned with 3 wild horses. "What good luck?" they said. "Maybe," he answered. Then his son broke his leg taming one of the horses. How terrible, maybe. Then war broke out, and because of his injury, the son wasn't drafted. What a blessing, maybe. The point isn't that everything happens for a reason, it's that you don't actually know what anything means while it's happening. The ending you're mourning right now, it might be making room for something you can't even imagine yet. The person who left? Their absence might be clearing space for a deeper version of yourself to emerge. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just painful. And that's all it is. But either way, resisting it doesn't change it. It just keeps you locked in a battle you can't win. Peace doesn't come from getting life to cooperate with your plans. It comes from stopping the fight, from loosening your grip, from letting things be what they are, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's not what you wanted. And here's what happens when you do that. You don't collapse. You don't lose control. You actually start to feel held. Not by a person, not by a guarantee, but by life itself. Because life has been holding you all along. It held you through every loss you thought would destroy you. It held you through every ending you were certain you couldn't survive. It's holding you now, even as you read this, even in the uncertainty, even in the not knowing. You were never holding life together. Life was holding you, and it still is. The grip you've been maintaining, the one that's left your hands sore and your heart exhausted, it was never necessary. Life doesn't need your grip to support you. It just needs you to stop resisting long enough to notice you're already being carried. So let go, not into chaos, not into carelessness, into trust. Trust that what's leaving needed to leave. Trust that what's staying is meant to stay for now. Trust that even when things fall apart, you won't, because you haven't yet, and you won't. Life keeps unfolding, and you keep being held, even when you can't feel it, even when it doesn't look the way you thought it would. You're still here, still whole, still moving forward. Not because you controlled everything perfectly, but because you finally stopped trying to. 10. Happiness was never outside you. You spent so long believing happiness was something other people gave you, that it lived in their words, their presence, their choice to stay. That if you could just find the right person, earn their love, keep them close, then finally, you'd feel whole. But they left. Or they stayed and it still wasn't enough, and you were left with this devastating realization: the happiness you thought they brought, it was never really theirs to give. Because here's the truth: most people spend a lifetime avoiding. Happiness that depends on someone else is not happiness. It's relief. It's distraction. It's the temporary quieting of a fear that never actually goes away. And the moment that person changes, leaves, disappoints, or just has a bad day, your peace shatters. Because it was never built on solid ground. It was built on something outside yourself, something you could never truly control. That's not peace. That's fragility dressed up as love. Real happiness, the kind that lasts, the kind that doesn't crumble the second circumstances shift. It doesn't come from getting what you want. It comes from no longer needing life to be different than it is. It's not euphoric. It's not the high of being chosen or the rush of new love. It's quieter than that. Steadier. It's the calm of sitting with yourself and realizing, I'm okay. Right now, in this moment, I'm okay. Not because everything is perfect. Not because you got the person, the outcome, the future you were chasing. Just because you stopped running. There's an old teaching that says it perfectly. You are looking for what is looking. The happiness you've been searching for in relationships, achievements, validation. It's been here the whole time. Inside you, quiet, waiting for you to stop looking outward long enough to notice. You didn't lose it when they left. You just stopped paying attention to it because you convinced yourself it lived in them. But it didn't. It never did. Think about the last time you felt truly at peace. Not excited, not distracted, just still. Maybe it was early morning, before the day got loud. Maybe it was walking alone, noticing the light through the trees. Maybe it was the moment after crying, when everything went quiet and you just breathed. That's it. That's happiness. Not the big moments, not the milestones, not the person who makes your heart race. Just you, here, present, not needing anything to be different. And the reason you couldn't feel it for so long, you were too busy chasing something shinier, something outside yourself, something you thought would finally complete you. But you were never incomplete. You were just distracted. And now, in the stillness, after all the noise, after all the holding on and letting go, you're starting to feel it again. That quiet hum of "I'm here. I'm okay. I don't need anything to change for me to be whole." This is what the wise ones mean when they talk about peace. Not fireworks, not constant joy, just a steady, unshakable knowing that you are enough, that life as it is enough. Even when it's hard, even when it's lonely, even when it doesn't look like what you thought it would, you're still here, still breathing, still capable of feeling sunlight on your skin, stillness in your chest, the simple fact of being alive. And that quiet, unspectacular, easy to overlook, that's happiness. Not out there, not in someone else's hands. Right here, right now, in you. It always was. You just had to stop searching long enough to notice. And now that you have, you realize you don't need anyone to stay for you to be okay. You already are. Closing. When you let go, peace returns. So here we are, at the end of this conversation. And maybe, if you've stayed with me this far, you're feeling something shift inside you. Not a dramatic change, just a loosening, a softening, a quiet sense that maybe, just maybe, you don't have to carry this weight anymore. Letting go didn't take love away from you. It just removed the fear that was wrapped around it, the heaviness, the illusion that you needed to hold on to be safe. And what's left now is lighter, clearer, more real. You loved, deeply, honestly. And that love mattered. It still does, but it doesn't require you to keep bleeding for it. It doesn't demand you stay stuck in the past, replaying what went wrong, wishing things were different. It just asks you to release what was never yours to begin with. They were never yours to keep, not because you weren't enough, not because love failed, but because people aren't possessions, moments aren't permanent, and life was never designed to stand still just because you wanted it to. And when you finally stopped holding on, when you stopped gripping, controlling, demanding guarantees, something unexpected happened. Peace returned, not loudly, not all at once, quietly, naturally, patiently, like breath returning after you've been holding it too long. You didn't have to chase it. You didn't have to earn it. You just had to stop resisting what was already here. And now you know. Happiness was never out there. Peace was never in someone else's hands. You were never broken, never incomplete, never unworthy of love. You were just holding on too tightly to see it. So, let this be your permission to stop, to rest, to trust that you're okay, right now, exactly as you are. The person who left, they're on their own path. And you're on yours. And that's not failure. That's just life, unfolding the way it always does. If something in this video resonated with you, maybe a line, a thought, a moment where you felt truly seen, leave one word in the comments. Just one. The word that's sitting with you right now. Not for me. For you. To mark this moment. To let it settle. And if this brought you even a small sense of peace, share it with someone who might need to hear it too. Sometimes, the kindest thing we can do is remind each other, we're not alone in this, and we're going to be okay.